What's up, guys? So I'm going to give you guys a story today from my Uber and Lyft driving experiences. So story I'll tell you guys, well, before I do, remember, if you guys are going to be driving out here in Vegas, you're going to be signed up to be a driver, or if you're already a driver, remember the ebook I wrote, Making Money in Las Vegas with Uber and Lyft, that book is available on sale. There's a link down below this video, right below this video. In the description box is a direct link to go buy that book, talk about ways to make money out here, including some of the streets I really like to drive on that I've had a lot of success on. So buy the book, get your money back, and make some more money. And through these driving experiences where I was writing the book and gathering all this information on making money, I got to have a few experiences with some interesting people out here. And this one happened, it's not like a bad or crazy story. This guy was just kind of funny though. This might have been my first week driving, or maybe my second week driving, and I picked this guy up over at a gay club. So I picked this dude up at a gay club. Give you guys a description. Probably about 5'10", black dude. Either he had a shaved head or it was like really, really short hair, probably in his early 30s. And I'm going to pick him up, and it's funny because I'm like on the phone with him. I'm like, hey, you know, you're at this address. He's like, yeah, I'm out here. And I'm pulling up to the club, and he's like out there on his phone, like damn near in the street, like with one arm like waving me down. I'm like, okay, I go pull over and pick the guy up, and he gets in the car, and we're driving around, and we'll call him Daniel. Well, that'll be his name. We'll call him Daniel. And we're driving. I pick the guy up, and we start to drive. He just tells me which direction to go, and I'm like, okay. And we're driving. The dude is hammered. Dude is totally drunk, and he was just funny because we were just driving. He's talking about like, yeah, man, Uber's out here. I love Uber. I used to use it in San Diego all the time. It's great. And man, you drive. Like, you guys get your money. He's like, you get your money, honey. He's like, you guys get your money out here, honey. He just kept saying that. And we're cruising down the street. He still hasn't put it even the place to go to yet. I'm just driving the direction he told me to. And I'm like, so are we going a specific place, or where are we just cruising around? He's like, oh, I totally forgot to put the directions in. Like, all right, man, like, you don't want to just drive. We can just drive. I mean, like, you're paying for it, so whatever. Like, oh, no, yeah, you keep driving. I'll put the directions. So you get your money, honey. You get your money. He's like, I'll put the directions in. And at first he wanted to go home. Then we went over to this other, like, lounge-type bar place he wanted to go to, another, like, gay bar that I had learned about through this guy, through Daniel, we'll call him. And then we also went over to the Green Door, and it stops like right there, guys. Okay, if you guys know the Green Door, that's like an adult club, like a swingers club out here in Vegas, probably one of the more popular ones. We didn't like get out and go in or anything, but I was like, he goes, oh, it's right by the Green Door. And I was like, oh, I've heard of that place. He's like, yeah, it's right over this way. I'll show you. We'll go drive over there. And I was like, you sure, man? Like, you don't mind just driving around? I was like, no. It's like, you get your money, honey. You get your money, honey. Don't even worry about it. I'm like, okay, man. We would just drive around. He showed me, you know, where the Green Door actually is, so now I know where that place is. And we were just cruising around. He wanted to go to this other lounge place, and he decided not to, so I wound up just eventually driving him home after we're just like randomly cruising around Las Vegas for a little while. Drive him to his place, and park there, and he was like, okay, good. He's like, thanks for the ride. He's like, I'm gonna give you a tip. He's like, oh, I don't have any cash. He's like, just wait right here. So I'm like waiting in the car. She's like, don't go anywhere. Just don't stay right here. I'm like, okay, like I'm gonna stay. I'm not leaving. I promise. And he runs up into his apartment, and I'm just parked out there waiting. And it's the first time I'd ever done that too. It's like my second week driving. I'm just sitting there waiting. I'm just like, I hope this guy actually comes back. And sure enough, he did. He actually came back with his dog. Comes back with this like little dog of his. I didn't even see what kind it was, on a leash. He's like gonna take his dog out for a walk at like 4 a.m. apparently. And he came out, and he tipped me, dude. Sure enough, dude tipped me $20, and it's still the biggest tip I've gotten today. So it was just cool, dude, man. It was just funny driving that guy around. All I can just remember is just driving around, cruising, just like, where are we going? And just him just going, you get your money, honey. You gonna get your money, honey. He just kept fucking saying that. At the end of the whole thing, he tipped me $20, and I haven't seen the guy since or picked him up for another ride or anything. But that was like my second week of driving for Uber out here, and it was just a funny experience. So, first story in the books for you guys. Get your money, honey.